What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Lord Zath bringing you Zath's Replay Theater number 2. In this case, we have Treediagram playing in Atlanta in a Tier 9 game on Shatter. I know, right? Those of you guys who have played this game enough, you're already starting to kind of groan a little bit because, oh my god, Tier 7 in a Tier 9 game, first of all. Second of all, you're on Shatter. There's some cover, right? But not a lot. And this Atlanta, man, you need that cover, right? You need to be able to hide behind islands and pew over them and stuff. There's a couple, though. We'll see what he does. But yeah, so I launched this channel today, and I'm really excited now. I've already gotten 4 replays submitted to me. I can only imagine what some of the real community contributors like iChase gets. I've sent him a couple of my replays, and I remember thinking, well, you haven't even acknowledged them. What the heck? No, I understand. There's not enough time. Simply put. Anyway, let's take a look at the lineup here. So we've got Treediagram in the Atlanta. He's divisioned up with a Saipan, Gunnadark, and a Mehen Sawtree. I don't know Sawtree. I've played a couple games of Gunnadark, and Treediagram is a clan mate of mine. I have had the pleasure of playing with him in clan battles. He plays cruisers quite well, and so let's see what he can do with the Atlanta here. Other teammates: Iowa, North Carolina, Monarch, Baltimore, New Orleans, all very, very strong against aircraft. So that enemy ranger is going to have some troubles. And then we've got on the enemy team Missouri, North Carolina. That's going to be hard for Gunnadark. Tirpitz might be a good target for him if he's running without anti-air. St. Louis is going to be a bit of a problem, most likely. New Orleans, a couple radars there, plus Missouri's radar. Fletcher, if he's got anti-air, is going to be tough for the carrier. Hardikaze could be an aircraft carrier problem too. And a couple of Mosses that will be absolutely no problem for Tree to mulch up. So we missed the initial engagement, but it looks to me like no hits, anything like that, so it doesn't really matter too much. We've got, alright, Gunnadark is scouting the Fletcher. Now the Fletcher put himself in a really bad position. Let's see if I can look at the minimap. Look at the torps. You know what's going to happen, right? The Fletcher is going to get torped to heck. Just watch this. Hey, look! The Fletcher died. What do you know? Oh, if you are a Fletcher player, all right, and you see a carrier coming, first of all, you can't just ignore him. Second of all, if you have the ability to run defensive fire, I know you lose speed boost with a Fletcher, but oh my god, that just swung the match immediately. I mean, immediately. Huge. Because the only destroyers they have now are Tier 7s. And they're Mosses. Oh, and look, here's a Moss. And he's probably going to get wrecked as soon as he comes around that corner. And you can see Tree is just ready to go. Smart thing, by the way, Tree's doing. You see that? He is using that to figure out how fast is this guy moving. And the torpedo indicator, by the speed at which it's moving and the distance ahead, it can give him a good idea of what's going on. Now, is this guy going to be dumb and smoke up in front of him? Let's find out. Tree is checking, and very smart too. He's checking to see, can somebody shoot him from a different angle? And the answer is kind of, but he's done a nice job of putting himself in that position. I'm going to pull off for a sec. See, those New Orleanses over there, they might be able to shoot over the island, but probably not. And he smoked up. Look at that. What do you know? And oh no, Tree has radar. I mean, just go back to port, man. See you later. Gone. Adios. Even though his shots are missing because this Moss does not have last stand. Like, seriously? Okay. Whatever. Control click on that scout plane, get it out. He's probably already done that, so that makes perfect sense. And alright, now he's going after the Missouri here, so good stuff there. Apologize for the noise in the background. My wife just got home from grocery shopping, so if there's a little bit of noises, I do apologize. Alright, now he's in a position now where he's not, oh, he just got spotted by planes. I was going to say, good positioning with the smoke there. the St. Louis, I would probably be shooting AP at him. I don't know. It might. You'd probably have a good chance of petting him broadside right there. But I understand what you're doing. You're thinking, I gotta just hit as much as I can and get out. So I completely understand that. No worries. We got the Missouri still burning, happily burning, and now Tree's once again in a position where he can shoot and not be spotted. Oh, radar is appearing. Who's radaring? It's probably gonna be that Missouri, because that Missouri is the only. I think he's the only thing in range. And we got that Hipper coming in. It could be the Hipper sonar as well. That's detecting him, and now he's plane spotted too. Ranger not really a big threat. Oh, yeah, 4K hit, just pen. It's not too bad. Get positioning. Yep. He's getting ready for that Hipper, and what he's trying to do is bait the Hipper to come charge him. Because if the Hipper does that right, he's in a really good position. He can launch his torps and pretty much nail him either way. That is definitely the Hipper hydroacoustic. So the Hipper is ready. Oh, hydro is over. Hipper was going to be ready to detect all the torpedoes. Now he's going to detect them with his own face. Tree is reversing. Very smart. Force the guy to come around, right? Force him to be a little too aggressive. And now the Hipper realizes what he's done. He's put himself in a position where if he pulls around, he knows he's going to get nailed. But he also kind of can't. This is right now. Tree is the most vulnerable to everybody on the other side of the flanks, the 1-2 line, and they're not shooting him. All right, this Hipper is dead. Look at this. This is dumb. But that's okay. Goodbye. Devastating strike. Nicely done, sir. All right. So now the question is, where do we go from there? He's actually in a position to reverse into the cap. He could seriously just back up and go dark. Well, maybe not because of the carrier there. Never mind. But you can see 1, 2, 3 ships on that 9-10 line. We have the one ship up to the north and a carrier, and that's it. So really, Tree is. I see what he's doing. Very smart. He's putting himself in a position where he can cap and not be shot at. And I think that's something that's really important when you're playing the Atlanta. You have to learn to watch your angles always. And your best armor is going to be an island. It will stop everything. I know it's overpowered, but yeah, someday, right? Someday Wargaming will release a gun that can penetrate the islands, right? Premium ammo or something. I don't know. But anyway, the team, let's talk about the team and their positioning. They've done a wonderful job of pushing through A. You can see the bulk of the enemy push went to C. But once they got C, they really didn't seem to know what to do afterwards. And as a result, they're not doing too well. And we see some camaraderie going, some teammates kind of saying, good job, you did nice. That's always good to see. Ranger is spotted, pinging the minimap. Yep, we know where the Ranger is. Now the question is, what's going to happen next? I felt really bad for the Ranger in this replay here. He really doesn't have anything to shoot at to hit. And he looks like he's, I can't tell, I haven't been watching, but I see a torp bomber and I see a bomber, so he's definitely going to be either stock or strike. When I played the Ranger, I played her in strike, and I got really good at sniping the enemy carrier. That being said, that was before the Saipan was a thing, and Hiryu and stuff like that. But if you can snipe that enemy carrier as a Ranger, that opens up a world of opportunity for you. But anyway, back to, and this might be a good opportunity. Let's see, can I? Yes. I think Wargaming fixed the replay issue where you could not. Ooh, coming in the sun now. Where you could not get some good screenshots. Okay, now he's gone. So let's get a screenshot or two for his video, and a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Change guns. Gotta change guns. Why can't I change guns? All right. Just look at the crazy number of guns. I always like that with the Atlanta. There's so many guns. All right, so we're gonna see him. He's switching to torps. And he, oh, there are the torps. There are torps. All right. Oh, there we go. And we can see now the St. Louis, and we can see what's been shooting him, and all that. And is he gonna fall victim to torps? We'll see. Oh, one more hit. Oh, good job. It looked to me like he was not using AP, and that definitely hurts. So now we see Tree going in, basically going in for the kill, or for, I should say for getting killed, because you know this is gonna kill him, right? This is gonna, gone, dead, see ya. And immediately he goes to spectator view to see what's up, what's going on. Let me see if I can break the camera here. Go to Control Shift Backspace. Can I do it? Yes, I'm free. And let's take a look and watch this North Carolina die. There he is down there. Yeah. And Tree is absolutely right in chat there. People definitely underestimate the Atlanta. Now the St. Louis was saying he was overpenning, so he might have been using AP. Maybe he was hitting it in the wrong spot. North Carolina's getting some shots from the Iowa. Iowa's bow on to him, so yeah, this is it for the North Carolina, and that's gonna be game. So, Tree, some commentary for you, man. You've played the Atlanta clearly better than I probably would have. I don't see too many mistakes here. I felt like you did a really nice job of covering that flank, of nuking that destroyer when it popped up that, what was it, the Moss. So that was awesome. And I gotta say, your team really kind of took the role over and came in. I see Gun and Dark is at A, so he's being very smart about his positioning. Your Mayhem division mate, I don't know what happened to him. He went away. But I think you got a little bit lucky too, in that their battleships all bunched up on the 9 line with no idea what to do. Had they pushed, this would have been an incredibly different game. Had that Missouri at the beginning pushed back and whacked you, you would have been gone. And that's the beauty of randoms, right? Like you can have the best game in the world and get just splatted by somebody that you had no idea what they were gonna do. Or you can have games like this where the enemy team just gets scared and you're able to just kind of dominate. So good job. And I'm going to go back to normal speed. We're going to watch this North Carolina probably get torpedoed to death here. And that's going to be it for him. Wait. Oh, he's not torpedoed. Okay, well, he's gone anyway. So, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.